Hey guys, welcome to AKV and this is Vishnu. For this illustration, a firm has two machines, mainly machine P and machine C. Machine P can be used for production of either A or product B or both. Machine Q can be used for the production of machine X and product Y or both. In order to maintain the customer relationship, a minimum quantity of 1500 units of A and B and 1200 units of X and Y shall be produced by the firm. Machine hour for P 4500 and for Q 5100. Other details are given. Machine hour, machine used to PPQQ for A, B and XY. Machine hour 1.25, 1.25 and zero point 0.8. Selling price per unit 200, 250, 300, 256. That material per unit 80, 100, 100, 80. Direct labor per month hour per machine hour 19, 18, 100 and 125. Variable overhead per machine hour 12, 12, 20 and 20. Fixed overhead are 4 lakhs per annum. An additional expenditure involving a fixed overhead of rupees 25,000 per annum will be converted and the machine of P and Q into a versatile sender such that any four of the products can be manufactured at these two machines. The ratio of the output on these machines and the direct wage rate will however remain the same. Requirement: set up an optimum production mix subjected to minimum market commitment both before and after the conversion of the machine into a versatile sender. Evaluate the profitability under the two acts of the product mixes. Advise the management whether the conversion of machine should be undertaken or not. So in this illustration we have two machines, machine P and Q. For machine P, product A and B can be used, and for machine Q, the products manufactured are X and Y. And some of the details has been given. And if we have made some changes, fixed overhead, and the machine P and Q are into a versatile sender such that any four of these machines can be manufactured for two machines. So if you have done any certain adjustment, then all the product can be manufactured in all the machines. I mean two machines. So and some of the details has been given. So first of all, we need to compute the contribution per hour. So for that, we have machines used. Machine hour is there, selling price is there. So selling price per unit has been written. Then material per unit has been given exactly. The question direct labor has been given, various variable cost has been given. So after taking the total cost, we need to subtract such total cost from the sales to get the contribution. After getting the contribution, we have the labor hours available. So when we should divide the contribution with the labor hour, to get contribution per labor hour. After getting the contribution per labor hour, we need to analyze those contribution per labor hour, and the highest value should be ranked 1 and second highest as rank 2 and so on. So when we check this, you can understand that Y product Y has the more contribution per hour, and then the second rank is for X, third rank is for B, and fourth rank is for A. After that, we can show the computation of profit for optimum mix. First of all, I have taken the hour per unit. Then we have a minimum units. Minimum units as 1500 each for A and B, and 1200 each for P and X and Y. And we multiply with the hour per unit with minimum unit, we will get the hours required for manufacturing of such minimum unit of product. Taken separately as 2375 for machine A and B, which means machine P, and 2460 for machine Q. Then we have the maximum hours or limiting factor hours as 4500, 5100. When we subtract the minimum hours used with the total hours available, we will get remaining hours of the balance hours as 1125 and 2640. Such amount shall be allocated to the product which has more profit or which has more contribution per labor hour. Okay, so we are allocating those hours to uh, product Y and product B. Therefore, we can, after allotting this, we should add the total hours, that the hours required for manufacturing minimum unit plus allotted hours. For after totaling, it will be like 1500, 3000, 1500 and 3600. After computing the total hours allotted, we can divide it with the machine hour per unit to get the optimum mix. And optimum mix should be multiplied with contribution per unit to get the contribution value. And after that, after subtracting such fixed cost from such total contribution, will get the profit. Over here it is 41,000. Now the statement shows computation of profit after repairing of the machinery. So there have been mentioned in the illustration that if there is a repair has been made, then all the product can be manufactured in both the machines. So such statement has been prepared over here. First of all, minimum units. Then we have machine hours. Hours required for manufacturing minimum unit, which means minimum units into machine hour. You get the total hours. So after that, you will get the total hours required for minimum unit. When we subtract such amount from the total hours required, that is 4500 plus 5100, we will get 9600 as total hours. After subtracting these figures, you will get 3765 as the minimum hour free available hours. So such hours will be allotted for the rank 1 product, which is the product Y. Therefore, after allotting that, we can take the total hours allotted as per optimum mix. When we multiply that with contribution per hour basis, we will get the total contribution. And when we deduct such amount with fixed cost will increase from 4 lakh to 4,25,000. 25,000 has been increased due to repair of the machinery. We will get the profit as 68,875. So as we find, the profit after the repair is much higher than the first option. Option 2 can be selected. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you got clear and complete clarification regarding this illustration. If you find this video helpful, your subscription makes me happy.